Mir Damad, known also as Mir Mohammad Baqer Esterabadi, or Asterabadi, was an Iranian philosopher in the Neoplatonizing Islamic Peripatetic traditions of Avicenna and Suhrawardi, a scholar of the traditional Islamic sciences, and foremost figure of the cultural renaissance of Iran undertaken under the Safavid dynasty. As such, he was the central founder of the School of Isfahan, noted by his students and admirers as the third teacher after Aristotle and al-Farabi. Philosophy. His major contribution to Islamic philosophy was his novel formulation regarding gradations of time and the emanations of the separate categories of time as descending divine hypostases. He resolved the controversy of the createdness or uncreatedness of the world in time by proposing the notion of hadath-i dara as an explanation, grounded in Avicenna and Suhrawardian categories, whilst transcending them. In brief, accepting God, he argued all things, including the earth and all heavenly bodies, share in both eternal and temporal origination. He influenced the revival of al-Falsafa al-Yamani, a philosophy based on revelation and sayings of prophets rather than the rationalism of the Greeks, and he is widely recognized as the founder of the School of Isfahan, which embraced a theosophical outlook known as Hikmat-i-Ilahi. Mir Damad's many treatises on Islamic philosophy include Taqwim al-Iman, the Kitab Qabizah al-Ilafiyya, wherein he lays out his concept of a temporal origination, Kitab al-Jadawat, and Sirat al-Mustaqim. He also wrote poetry under the pseudonym of Ishraq. He also wrote a couple of books on mathematics, but with secondary importance. Among his many other students besides Mullah Sadra were Sayyid Ahmad ibn Rain al-Abedin Alavi, Muhammad ibn Ali Reza ibn Agajani, Qutb al-Din Muhammad Ashkevari, and Mullah Shams Gilani. Mir Damad's philosophical prose is often accounted as being among the most dense and abstrusely difficult of styles to understand, deliberately employing as well as coining convoluted philosophical terminology and neologisms that require systematic unpacking and detail. Commentary. He was called Mir Damad because he married Shah Abbas's daughter, and hence his fame was based on that event. Architecture. Mir Damad was also the architect of the Masjid Ashar in Isfahan, which employed highly advanced mathematical calculations which required the knowledge of the speed of sound at the time. The geometry of the dome is as such that all sound dissipated from the base will echo in hundreds of carefully calculated and masterly executed interior corners of the dome, which will ultimately collide in the center of the dome. The geometrical analysis of the dome is of absolute sophistication, and the design of the dome is a magnificent piece of art, and furthermore the construction of such dome in the 17th century to a precision where all sound waves must travel and collide in an imaginary point above. Works. Among his 134 works known: Taqwim al-Iman, Kitab Qabizah al-Ilafiyya, Kitab al-Jadawat, Sirat al-Mustaqim,